Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could be with us. Also, just joining us for online affiliates around the world, including our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us, too. Well, this time of year, of course, a lot of people are getting together for the holiday season, but we don't want to leave good health habits out of the picture. Did you know that adults can gain up to 2 pounds during the holidays? Obesity is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease, but a few changes can turn some of your favorite holiday recipes into heart-healthy treats. Here to talk to us about the facts about heart disease, we're excited to welcome Dr. Preston Mason to our program, but also here to help us with some heart-healthy holiday meal hacks. We're excited to also welcome Chef Millie Peartree. Thanks for the two of you for joining us. Really appreciate the time.
Thanks, Cyrus.
Doctor, I want to start with you, Dr. Mason. What are the major risk factors and concerns when it comes to cardiovascular disease?
Well, Cyrus, heart disease remains the leading cause of death here in the U.S., more than cancer, diabetes, and even infectious diseases like COVID-19. And as you mentioned, obesity is a key and primary risk factor that can lead to a heart attack or stroke. And again, we've gained pounds over the holidays, up to 2 pounds. And studies show that we're not losing those pounds after the holiday is done.
So I want to ask you, Doctor, then, what are some things that people can do to reduce their risk for heart disease or stroke?
Well, a recent Harris poll, sponsored by Emrin, who we are here on behalf of, they showed that more than half of the people with heart disease have another family member who have actually had a heart attack. Yet nearly half of these people are still overweight. And remember also, it's not just one and done. After you've had a heart attack, you actually have a greater risk of having yet another heart attack or stroke. And as you know, Cyrus, you're in a stroke belt there, and so this is an important story for your people.
Exactly. And we seem to be at the top of all the wrong risks sometimes when it comes to things like heart disease, obesity, and things dealing with health. Chef, I want to bring you into the conversation here, Chef Millie. I mean, I know people have gotten to know you for your food, but why is the risk of cardiovascular disease something that you keep in mind when you are showing the importance of cooking healthier?
Well, it's just very important to do those swaps for your traditional recipes. Like, I love deviled eggs so much. It's a great starter, a great conversation piece, as I like to call it. And, you know, you could just swap out, like, your full-fat mayo for a lighter version or yogurt. And what is better to the end of any meal other than dessert? And oftentimes people feel as if, oh, my gosh, I can't have dessert. It has so much sugar. It has so much. But if you use natural sugars and if you substitute, you know, some white flour for some complex carbohydrates like oatmeal, you can still enjoy those decadent desserts just a little bit more heart healthy and heart friendly.
So, Chef, I have to ask you because, I mean, you, like the rest of us, are online. I mean, what has it been like for you to see the response to these alternatives that you've been able to share with people?
I mean, a lot of people, I feel like it's a lot of things that people use, like these are a lot of pantry ingredients we use anyway. So we always, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in their household, they have some type of grain or, you know, some eggs or something like that. So these are just normal pantry ingredients that I have on any given day. And a lot of people that I know, these are things that they have in their pantry. So it's not a big substitute or swap. It's just pretty much everyday life now.
And I want to definitely let our audience know, if you guys are not following Chef Millie, she shared a delicious-looking candied yam cream cheese pound cake on her Instagram. You definitely want to make sure you guys check that out. Dr. Mason, I want to bring you back into the conversation. So we've talked about the risk, of course, of cardiovascular disease. What are some of the treatments to help people with heart disease?
Again, for your listeners and people there, I would recommend getting exercise and watch the diet. And I think Millie's recipes are a terrific way of starting to make some simple changes in your diet without sacrificing flavor and taste. And, of course, you want to talk to your doctor, make sure you're doing everything you can to reduce your risk for heart disease. And you can get more such information, including these recipes, on a website called TrueToYourHeart.com.
True. Okay, and we'll make sure that we're linking that up as well, Dr. Mason, for our online audience. Last thing for you then, Chef, what would you say to our audience for people out there who are thinking about, their holiday dinner menus for this year as we're wrapping up 2021? What suggestions would you have for them?
I would say everything is on the menu. Just eat whatever you want to eat. Just make those minor swaps, and you can have a delicious dinner, cocktail hour, whatever it is. It's just most importantly that you make things your own. And I'm just hoping everybody tries my 2 recipes that you can find at truebeyourheart.com.
All right. Again, everyone, Dr. Preston Mason and also Chef Millie Peartree have been our guests. Thanks for the two of you for the information. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to having you back on the show again.
Thank you.
And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.